When you have a lever and a fulcrum and you could actually lever something, you can move something much bigger than you than you could if you were just trying to push. And I think what we've been doing for much of our life, and this pandemic is a huge pattern interrupt, but what we've been doing for most of our life is trying to push with effort, hustle, grind, hours, 40 hours, 50 hours, 60 hours. We've been using time, effort, and energy to try to move something forward. And what we have right now is this anomaly of a wave of energy coming through that we could actually lever for something else. And it's up to you and me to start to figure out how do we do that? Get off the couch, because listen, I'm going to tell you right now, the couch is right behind me. I've been on this couch for a good part of this day, getting off a couch and starting to think about, how do I lever this moment for the things I've actually said I've wanted? So those are some new mindsets that actually begin to inform and dictate the new actions that would come out of that. If you really realize that, or if you believe that there is a moment here to lever, it will change what you do tomorrow. How I show up tomorrow will be different. Now, here's one of the things I want to add to this. One of the actions that we can take then on a daily basis is to simply remember what we have done. Remember what you did today. Remember what you did yesterday. Look for the evidence, the subjective evidence of things moving in your favor. Remember subjectively the things that are moving in your favor to give you the things you've been asking for. It's so common for us. I don't know if it's a tribal thing or what maybe it's a human thing, but it's very common for us to not acknowledge the work that has been done. And so what happens is when we don't acknowledge it, we actually feel like we're still behind, when in fact, you could see that you're actually on par, or you have moved it forward. But if you let the thoughts of, I haven't done anything, because you're not remembering what you have done, I'm not doing anything, nothing's happening, I'm not moving anything forward, then what happens is you start to feel more and more behind. And that thought takes root, and it starts to bury you in a pile of shame and guilt. But when you can start to reinterpret or just remember subjectively that there are things happening, things you've done and things that have come alongside of you, and they're moving your whole thing forward. If you could remember that, you would feel the partnership of the universe, the partnership of the world, the partnership of things beyond you that are moving it all forward for you. And if you have that mindset, that thought, that life is for you, and there's momentum happening, then it would actually change how you and I show up today, tomorrow, etc. So do you see, like, I could wake up tomorrow, and if I don't remember what has happened for me, then it would be easy tomorrow to sit on that couch and continue to stay inside of a I don't feel like doing anything mindset. But if I could wake up tomorrow and remember the things that have happened for me, the things that I have done, and the things that have come alongside of me to produce in this world, then what would be different is that I would actually feel like it's not a lost cause, that I'm not behind, that I'm actually on track. And it might look different than my expectations, but it's not as full born as like my worst case scenario. So part of this is simply thinking and then acting in accordance with that, the fact that there are things happening for you, not to you. And the second thing is then to simply remember subjectively and look for the things subjectively that are already aligning you or in partnership with you to move the things forward that you are here to do.